Squirrels are amazing animals. Did you know they can leap up to 10 times their body height? They can also rotate their ankles 180 degrees in any direction. Another fact is that they have excellent vision, and they learn quickly from other animals. They're not shy about being active during the day and are among the strangest mammals we often encounter. Whether you find them annoying or adorable, let's explore some interesting facts about squirrels. In Greek, the word squirrel means shadowtail. One of the most typical squirrel behaviors is hoarding nuts and acorns for the winter. This is essential because squirrels do not hibernate. Instead, they survive the winter by eating the food they buried during the summer and fall. They remember where most of their hidden food is located. However, sometimes they forget, and this benefits the forest because those forgotten nuts grow into new trees. Their hind legs have flexible joints, allowing them to climb up and down trees very quickly. A male squirrel can smell a female squirrel from up to 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers away. During mating season, males will compete to mate with females. The squirrel mating season runs from February to May, with a gestation period of 44 days. Each litter usually has 2 to 4 babies. Baby squirrels are called kittens or pups. They are weaned after 8 weeks, but they stay with their mother until the following winter. Newborn squirrels open their eyes and ears at 6 weeks old. They can hear very well, but their sense of smell isn't fully developed until they're about 10 weeks old. Their front feet have 4 sharp claws that grip tree bark when climbing. Each foot has 5 distinct toes. These claws can also help them dig holes to hide their food. Besides living mainly in the eastern U.S., the eastern gray squirrel can also be found in many western states, the UK, Ireland, and South Africa. With 285 species, squirrels can be found on every continent except Antarctica and Australia. Squirrels can consume food equal to their body weight each week, about 1.5 pounds, 0.8 kilos. That's because they eat constantly and spend lots of energy climbing and jumping. Squirrels can fall from a height of 30 meters without injury. They typically fall during mating season when males fight over females. Squirrels have special bones that allow them to survive falls from great heights. Their bodies twist in midair so that when they land, only their paws and sometimes their tail touch the ground. This helps cushion the impact and protects their delicate internal organs. When jumping or falling, squirrels use their tails for balance and even as a parachute. Because of their bushy tail, squirrels can steer themselves while falling like a skydiver. Their large tail acts like a parachute, increasing air resistance and slowing their descent. The Arctic ground squirrel is the only mammal that can resist freezing during hibernation. When hibernating, their heart rate drops from 400 beats per minute to just 18 beats per minute. Additionally, their breathing slows down from 84 breaths per minute to just 4 breaths per minute. Their eyes are positioned high on the sides of their head, allowing them to see behind them. This is advantageous for spotting predators such as foxes, bobcats, and birds of prey. Good thing too, since they rely heavily on their sight to find food and navigate their surroundings. In 2007, Iran claimed that 14 squirrels found near its border were actually spy squirrels. According to the New York Times, Iranian officials apprehended several armed Kurdish men who had infiltrated the country by hiding in hollowed-out tree trunks. To gather intelligence, the Iranian government employed trained squirrels equipped with tiny listening devices. A few months later, Israel's Prime Minister Ehud Olmert joked about the incident, saying he hadn't heard anything about it yet. But if the report was true, he added, I can say only one thing about the Iranian squirrels. They have a problem with their tail. In 2013, officials closed a campground in Los Angeles National Forest after discovering an infected squirrel. The squirrel caused the death of a 15-year-old boy from Kyrgyzstan who tried to catch it. Over 100 people were quarantined due to possible exposure. The campground remained closed for a month to prevent further spread of the disease. Squirrels are extremely intelligent and can figure out how to navigate obstacles to find the shortest path to food. They're also very good at finding shortcuts. scientists have studied how squirrels navigate mazes to locate food rewards. They discovered that squirrels are more likely to repeat behaviors that lead to positive outcomes, like finding food. Using advanced brain imaging technology, researchers learned that when solving problems, the area of the squirrel's brain associated with reward processing becomes active. This region connects with another part of the brain that processes spatial navigation. This shows that squirrels use past experiences and rewards to plan future actions. For example, a squirrel that finds a nut at the end of a lever press will repeat that behavior because its brain remembers the reward. Overall, squirrels are smarter than your cat, but maybe not quite as smart as a dog. Squirrels score an 11 on the animal intelligence scale. Your cat scores 9 and a dog scores 12. A dolphin scores 15. A chimpanzee scores 35 and humans score 60. Squirrels can jump as far as 20 feet, 6 meters. Their long, powerful hind legs and shorter front legs work together to make these leaps possible. Additionally, their flexible spine allows them to bend and twist while in the air, helping them to maneuver and aim for their next tree branch. In the 2005 remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the scene with squirrels cracking nuts did not use CGI. The squirrels were real. They were professionally trained by animal trainer Michael Alexander and his team, who spent 19 weeks preparing them for the scene. The squirrels would crack walnuts using a hammer and anvil contraption. Then, they would pick up the pieces of the cracked walnuts and put them into a bowl. Alexander explained that the process involved teaching the squirrels first to take the walnut and hit it against something. He said that once the squirrels mastered that step, it was easy to teach them to pick up the pieces of the nut. In 1963, the city of Longview, Washington built a bridge called Nutty Narrows. At 18 meters, 60 feet long, it turned the town into the squirrel capital of the U.S. Every year in August, Longview hosts a festival honoring the squirrel. The event features live music, food, games, entertainment, a parade, and the crowning of the most nutty person in the annual Mr. and Mrs. Nutty Narrows contest. The idea for the bridge came from Roger Torrey, a local nurseryman who wanted to attract customers by offering a convenient way for squirrels to cross the river and access his walnut orchard on the south side. Although the bridge was initially intended to serve as a wildlife corridor, it soon became a popular tourist attraction and earned Longview the nickname Squirrel Capital of the World. Squirrels have been recorded running up to 30 km/h, though most typically reach only about half that speed. They can move quickly, especially when trying to find food. However, there are exceptions. For instance, flying squirrels can glide up to 150 feet, 46 meters, through the air at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour. Despite their small size, these acrobatic creatures possess a unique membrane known as a patagium that extends from their limbs, enabling them to glide between trees. In contrast, ordinary squirrels cannot glide and are physically incapable of reaching such high speeds. How many of the facts did you already know? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.